Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Markkanen.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Iguodala and Jackson Jr. at the forward slots. So for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Wendell Carter. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and B's subbed in for Chris Dunn. Memphis also making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Brooks subbed in for Grayson Allen. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Passes it to Morant. Crowder against Markkanen. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Morant.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Brooks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Right the pass to B. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. B's got 7 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
For Memphis, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one falls for Brooks. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Looking at the Bulls roster, there is a lot to like. They have a great collection of talent, and their core players are all very young and improving.
Here's B. A rebound by Rab.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Jones with the bounce pass. Outside Crowder. And it's blocked.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And another miss by Memphis. And Steve, for the Bulls fans, their hopes lie in their young core.
Totally agree. The Bulls should focus on developing that core. Have a good blend with Levine, Markkanen, and Carter. They just need to keep their eye on the prize.
Jones kicks to Brooks. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 16. Here's B. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Jackson finds Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Jackson kicks to Jones. Outside Crowder. Down low, here's Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Valentine. Here's B. Off target from outside.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Brooks misses. The Bulls shooting just 26% early. Inside, B. Young. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Jones. Rejected by Young. And so it's Memphis with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Rab. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. Allen's checked in for Dillon Brooks. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. Now the pass to B. Now here's Levine. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from B. Allen outside. And another miss by Memphis.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Kicks to Markkanen, pulls up on the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Another place where Markkanen's size really comes into play. He can shoot over anyone from mid-range.
Outside Crowder. Valanciunas inside. Dunn covering. Valanciunas good.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Dunn passes to B. Off target with his 3. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the shot goes in. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Here's Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 9 points.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's B, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On lately, we have seen star players changing teams more often, shorter contracts. player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of them?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Dunn. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but oh, what a play!
Watch your hands!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. To the inside. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Levine. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
1:02 left to play in the first half. And here's Morant. He's got 11. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Levine. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Here's Morant. The rebound by B.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have them on top.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And again, Chicago, no good. Outside, Crowder.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the 1 spot.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Chicago trailing here.
A new Memphis head coach, 3 of the last 4 seasons. Changeover in the front office as well. Hopefully, they'll find some continuity moving forward.
Smitty, this Grizzlies team has always given a good effort. How tough do you think it is to see a coach let go, even when his players are responding?
You know, it's very tough because you gain trust in that coach. And often having a coaching change are more of a symptom of what's going on above them in the front office.
Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
Rabs checked in for the Grizzlies.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's B, left side Markkanen. Levine dishes to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. B, the pass to Porter. The tray. A rebound by Rab. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Allen. And it goes down 2 points. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Outside, Markkanen. Passes it to B. Is up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst.
That one misses from Jackson.
Well, for Josh Jackson, not really the sophomore season he was hoping for. Didn't take a major leap forward and saw him fighting for reserve minutes at times.
B buries it from three-point range. B's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And with Jackson, Greg, they just need to see more from him.
The upside, it's still there for Jackson, but nothing is guaranteed in the NBA. He needs to keep working on his game to live up to the lofty draft expectations.
And this summer, a lot of work in the weight room for Jaren Jackson Jr. Rebounding, one of his few weaknesses last season. Adding strength, it will help.
Now Levine. He's got 14. And the shot's good from B.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And a high rate of fouls for Jaren Jackson and Smitty dating back to college.
You're right. Adding strength can also help in that area. Able to do your work early is also a key for him, and also denying deep position.
No good from B.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Outside Porter. Here's B. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Morant. He nails it, and we're tied up. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good. Saransky's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And he's good on the second.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Allen against Satoransky. Allen outside. For the lead, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Two on the clock. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 21.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Levine passes to B. On the wing, and right through it goes. B's got 30 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the paint. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And then Allen slams it in.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. B, no good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Morant passes to Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Porter in the corner. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot clock at 6. And the Bulls with another miss.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Allen outside. Pass to Valanciunas. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down it goes. Nice one there from B.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Here's Morant. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jackson's got 11 in the second half. Bulls trail by 7. Here's B. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Crowder, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Iguodala comes in for Jackson. And he can't get the first one. And steady improvement, Smitty, for Lithuanian big man Jonas Valanciunas. You look at his per-minute numbers, pretty impressive.
They are. He'll give you 20 and 10 with 30 minutes a night. But in today's game, it's so perimeter-oriented. Will he get that opportunity?
And it's in there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's B. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Iguodala with it. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You're just going to have to do a better job of keeping Jackson from getting that lane to the rim. I mean, once he has one, he is devastating when he goes into attack mode.
B, guarded by Jackson. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, the home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Felicio's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Murray comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Satoransky subbed in for Levine. 4 on the clock. Here's Jones. That one good for 2.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
B, defended by Jones. Here's B. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jones, the pass to Rab. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Here's Young. And Young slams it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.